Hi, my name is Sammy. I'm the CEO, and I want to introduce you to EcoPath. EcoPath is a navigation app that helps people travel smarter and greener. But before we launch into our app, I first want to introduce our team.
My name is Mitchell Jordan. I'm the CFO.
I'm Mia Ponte and I'm the CMO.
My name is David Tong. I'm the COO.
My name is Andrew Compree. I am the CTO.
Our team has received feedback highlighting major concerns within the travel industry. We've heard that sustainable travel often has a perception of sacrificing comfort and fun. Other people say that convenience and cost play a major part in their travel decisions. And lastly, travelers aren't sure what sources to trust. Sustainability can often feel vague and overwhelming. Most navigation apps just give you the fastest route, but EcoPath goes beyond that. It uses real-time data on air quality, temperature, UV levels, weather hazards, and even user preferences to recommend routes that are not just fast, but safer and more sustainable. Our main goal is to help people explore more safely and responsibly while prioritizing sustainability and the environmental impact of travel. The opportunity is huge. Climate change, urban pollution, and hazardous conditions are increasingly shaping how people travel, yet most apps ignore these factors. Travelers want to make eco-friendly choices, but it's often hard to know which options are best. EcoPath fills this gap, helping people choose routes that reduce exposure to risks and connect them with sustainable businesses while rewarding them for low-impact decisions through our EcoPoints program. None of this could be done without the help and expertise of our board of advisors.
For our board of directors, our company is looking to add 5 board members whose past experiences and advice within the tourism industry will benefit our company's growth and development. Greg Takahara is the CEO of Tourism Cares, a nonprofit uniting the travel industry around sustainability and community-driven tourism. Greg brings deep expertise in sustainability, partnerships, and impact-driven innovation to EcoPath's advisory board. Sebastian Tideman is currently a tenure-track assistant professor at Syracuse University. Professor Tideman's research mainly focuses on semi-structured and non-structured reporting data, as well as environmental, social, and governance-related topics. Tyler Moody is the entrepreneur and founder of FlexTrip, a student-focused travel platform that connects travelers with the best local experiences, partners, and services across Europe, Asia, and Australia. He has lots of experience in building and maintaining supplier relationships, overseeing marketing and operations, and helps thousands of students plan trips abroad every year. Dylan Zogny was previously a student ambassador for GTG Abroad, where she used her experience as a student to help others make the most of their time abroad by spending less time organizing and more time creating meaningful memories. GTG Abroad navigates the challenges of constant planning and provides recommendations that vary from food to weekend trips, and promotes their services from their brand of student advisors and ambassadors. Eileen Fay is a doctoral candidate in hospitality and tourism management at Purdue University. She's also done work with Travel with Care, a leading resource for developing and managing responsible travel education and marketing to visitors. She has given us great insight and feedback about the market and education of sustainability amongst the public, which has shaped features we are presenting in EcoPath. For our pricing model, our team has settled on a freemium model similar to that of OpenAI's. By offering a free base model to the general public, we will be able to encourage adoption and use of our platform. The free model will include basic navigation services, route suggestions, eco-friendly facts and trivia, as well as limited environmental data such as air quality and weather updates. For our premium model, we will feature full access to EcoPath's advanced features, such as real-time environmental hazard alerts, personalized green scores, travel recommendations, exclusive restaurant and vacation deals, offline eco-navigation, and ad-free user experience. This premium model will be supported through in-app partnerships and non-intrusive ads from green-certified businesses. The EcoPath app is designed to encourage users to reduce their carbon footprint and to seek more environmentally friendly options. The sign-up process for the app was designed to be as simple and user-friendly as possible. When you first open your EcoPath app, you will be greeted with a list of hotspots in various locations in your local area. Locations are shown on the map along with the distance and estimated time of arrival. You can then ask EcoPath to draw you a route, based on eco-friendly options such as walking, biking, or public modes of transportation. EcoPath allows you to measure your carbon impact as you go about your day. The app also checks local conditions such as air quality, giving you real-time information as the day progresses.
Research shows that EcoPath is exactly what people are in need of. As of January 2025, 84% of travelers say eco-conscious travel is important. 73% of U.S. travelers consider it a key planning factor, and 83% feel guilty about past unsustainable trips. More than half say they would make greener choices if it were easier, and many already use eco-friendly products, support local businesses, and prefer staying in locally owned accommodations. EcoPath makes these choices simple, accessible, and rewarding. EcoPath takes the guesswork out of eco-conscious travel. By using your preferences and real-time data, the app finds the most sustainable routes for you with just a click of a button. We make it simple to choose greener options without sacrificing convenience, giving you the tools to make responsible choices while still keeping the final decision in your hands. Let EcoPath guide you so you can travel smarter, support local sustainable businesses, and make a positive impact on the environment every time you go somewhere. It's not just about reaching your destination quickly. It's about choosing routes that benefit the traveler, the community around them, and the planet overall. With EcoPath, every traveler is given a digital roadmap to explore responsibly, make smarter decisions, and leave a positive footprint wherever they go. Now, Mia will go more in detail on who these customers are and how we are going to reach them.
Our consumer segment consists of 4 different segmentations that we have identified and defined. Eco-commuters and eco-tourists are between the ages of 18 to 40, urban with mid-income. City residents who walk, bike, or use public transit and want cleaner, safer, low-impact routes with real-time environmental insights are these consumers. Conscious leisure travelers ranging from ages 30 to 55 are usually families with mid-income. They are those who care about the environment but also want comfort and convenience, are more likely to adopt sustainable behaviors when it's simple and rewarding. Lastly, corporate and business travelers ages 30 to 60 are business professionals from companies that are seeking to lower their carbon footprint and provide employees with greener travel options. Our goal is to target the eco-commuters and tourists customer segment since they align directly with our mission and have a higher switching cost probability. For our target market, we want to identify and aim for travelers who prioritize sustainability and want an easier way to make eco-conscious choices while navigating. This will include younger, tech-savvy explorers who value convenience, personalization, and environmentally responsible travel options. Our target market is expected to grow about 2.89 billion by 2029, which reflects a compounding annual growth rate of 23.3%. Beyond travel planning, consumer behavior indicates a strong interest in supporting local and sustainable initiatives. So 84% of travelers are already using sustainable, eco-friendly products such as reusable bottles and straws. 83% prefer eating or shopping locally, and 76% are willing to stay in locally owned accommodations. EcoPath aligns perfectly with these values, and we want to give all travelers the option to support these sustainable initiatives. EcoPath has a true competitive advantage, and it lies directly in the travel industry. There are currently no trusted centralized platforms dedicated to sustainable tourism. This allows our platform to take action and provide a service that travelers can use every day and feel good about the decision they are making along the way. To really take advantage of our competitive advantage, positioning our marketing strategy is extremely important. We want to aim to target accessibility, awareness, and financial feasibility pain points currently driving the sustainable travel/tourism market through strategic marketing efforts. The goal is to foster strategic partnerships by collaborating with sustainable tourism boards, environmental non-governmental organizations, and eco-conscious brands. Digital marketing and social media is our driving factor, with targeted ads on platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. And influencer partnerships are also an important factor in our marketing strategy. We want real stories with real voices. eco-travel bloggers, and urban wellness advocates to showcase what EcoPath has to offer.
About operations, our headquarters is based in New York City. New York City gave us the perfect environment to launch EcoPath. We are close to major universities like NYU and Columbia, which means we have access to a great talent pool for data science, mapping, and sustainability. It's also an ideal testing environment with over 3.1 million daily commuters and around 64 million tourists every year. This huge mix of people allow us to collect diverse user behavior and environmental data. New York also has a very dense ecosystem of cafes and restaurants and eco-friendly business. Over 16,000 restaurants and more than 1,700 cafes. That makes it much easier for us to build partners for our EcoPoints reward system. At the same time, New York City's strong public transportation network, like subways, buses, and e-bikes, fits perfectly with our missions of promoting greener travel choice. Next is distribution, how we deliver EcoPath to users. EcoPath is distributed fully digitally through the Apple App Store. That means users can download the app instantly from anywhere without physical infrastructure. This also allows us to push updates and bug fixes quickly, so improvements reach every user right away. Our distribution approach is scalable. We start in New York City, and as our user base grows, we expand to additional cities using the same digital models.
EcoPath is built around a simple but scalable economic model, and there are four main pieces that drive growth: revenue drivers, margins, operating leverage, and our volume opportunity. Starting with revenue, our core product is the EcoPath subscriptions at $6.99 per month. That is our main predictable revenue stream. On top of that, we generate revenue through two additional channels: our EcoPath partner network, where local cafes, restaurants, and tour operators join the platform to reach eco-conscious travelers, and lastly, ad revenue, which grows as our user base grows. Next, our margins. The subscription price stays at $6.99, and our variable cost is about 90 cents per user. Based on API fees, server usage, payment processing, and customer support, that gives us a strong 87% contribution margin, which is one of the advantages of a software-based model. Because our variable costs are low, EcoPath has high operating leverage. This means that once the app is built and our fixed costs are in place, every new subscriber is almost pure margin. The marginal cost of serving one more user is close to zero. And because this is a software, it scales without needing to hire a lot of new additional staff as we grow. Our volume opportunity is what pushes all of this forward. We are targeting a rapidly growing group of eco-conscious travelers, especially younger adults and college students. And on the partner side, local businesses join because it gives them direct access to users who already care about sustainability. So volume increases on both sides. More users mean more partners, and more partners help bring new users to EcoPath. Now looking at our financial highlights, everything is modeled over a 5-year period. EcoPath starts out like most early stage apps. We operate at a net loss during the first 2 years while we're investing in development, marketing, and building our early user base. But once we get into year 3, our revenue grows much faster than our expenses, and that's where the scalability starts to show. By the end of year 5, we're projecting about $9.78 million in total revenue because our margins stay high and our fixed costs stay very low. Our net income by the end of year 5 reaches about $9.23 million. We also identified our break-even point. EcoPath becomes cash flow positive in Q1 of year 3. That timeline makes sense for a tech startup. Year 1 and year 2 are heavy investment phases, and then growth accelerates once users get onto the platform and start renewing monthly. So as early losses taper off and subscription revenue becomes consistent, we shift from negative retained earnings to strong profitability very quickly. For the valuation, we used a discounted cash flow model based directly on the financials you just saw. Because EcoPath is a brand new startup, we use a 44% discount rate, which is standard for high-risk early-stage companies, and a 5% long-term industry growth rate, which is conservative for the sustainable travel industry. Based on the model, the net present value today is $3.63 million. What's exciting is where the company grows from here. With subscriptions scaling and variable costs staying low, EcoPath's projected year 5 company value is about $46.14 million. At that point, we start looking like a strong acquisition target for companies like Google Maps, Apple Maps, Waze, sustainability-focused private equity firms, data companies, or travel agencies. From an investor standpoint, the returns are compelling. By year 5, the projected investor return on investment is about 12.56, which makes EcoPath a strong upside opportunity compared to the initial contribution required to get us off the ground. To make all of this possible, EcoPath is seeking a $650,000 investment in exchange for 25% equity in our company, plus 1 secured board seat. The funding is used to complete our MVP, support the launch in our first target city, and cover marketing and operating needs during the early growth phase. This amount includes a $100,000 cash reserve, which keeps our cash balance positive until revenues accelerate in year 3. We structure our cap table so that the 5 founders retain 75% ownership and the investor receives 25%, with active involvement through the board. Because this is structured as an LLC, they receive influence directly tied to equity in decision making. What makes this offer compelling is how quickly EcoPath begins to scale. Years 1 and 2 are investment years, but by year 3, the business is profitable, and from years 3 through 5, revenue grows much faster than expenses. When you combine that with low marginal costs and high contribution margin, EcoPath is set up to grow responsibly and reach strong profitability without needing constant additional rounds of funding. By year 5, the investor's stake is projected to be worth about $8 to $11 million depending on market conditions, and realistically, the most likely exit is by acquisition once we validate our business model within the sustainable tourism industry. Thank you very much for your time. We are very excited about what EcoPath can become, and we would be happy to answer any questions.